Hi, my name is Aaron Pryor, and I'm the Academic Counselor for Student Support Services here at USI. And today I just wanted to share a quick presentation with you that talks about success and the traditional idea of success. And I want to challenge those concepts today so that we're able to find joy and happiness more often and find happiness and serenity and the joy of everyday things. So with that said, I'd like to share this quick presentation with you. And I was once told that all the best presentations start with quotes, so I figured I would increase my chances of having a successful presentation by giving it a ton of them. So if you look here, these quotes are ones that you may have heard of, you may not, but there is a common theme. These are quotes by very famous people and very popular idioms, things like "stay on the straight and narrow," "two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by." "It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness." So you'll see that all these quotes have this idea of staying on a path or staying on a road, and that if you do so, that at the end you'll find some sort of enlightenment or achievement, and that if you stay on this path, that you will find the success and happiness that you're looking for. And one thing that I want to note is that, we often see these quotes and we see them background by things like this beautiful background of this summer day as a desktop background maybe, or as a meme that's shared on the internet. And so we look at those quotes and we go, yeah, I need to change my life and do this. I need to find my path. And you feel inspired in that moment, and then it just kind of falls away. And so we also have this idea based on some of those quotes that we've been inundated with through society, that success may look something like this picture. If we have a goal like to be financially stable, to buy a house, to start a family, to find a good job, that we may understand that there are multiple different pathways that we can get to that success, and there might be some changes or switches along the way, but more or less there is this kind of predestined pathway that if we only mind our P's and Q's and we stay on that and do what other trailblazers have done for us, that we too can find that same success. But this is the idea that I want to challenge. Because an individual, if you were to zoom in on that map of the subway stations and you were to look at an individual goal, let's take money for example, you might have seen or heard individuals who have found that success say something like this, that if only you enroll in college and then earn your bachelor's degree, and then maybe you can get an internship and get into an entry-level job, and they may send you back to school to continue your education so that you can earn those promotions. Maybe you get advanced degrees and maybe you earn further promotions. And then, as these mile markers happen, that's when you can celebrate. Like, okay, I got my bachelor's degree. Let's go out and celebrate, right? These are those moments where you get your friends and family together and you go out to one of your favorite restaurants and have one of your favorite meals and maybe some drinks, and you celebrate. But then it seems like as soon as you hit that mile marker and you have success, you're already looking into the future. Okay, what can I do next? And you're placing your happiness on the other side of a new mile marker. Maybe you get that job that you're wanting. Okay, well, now it's time for another celebration, right? Let's get the family and friends together. But what we're doing is we're always placing our happiness on the other side of another goal. And so that's what I want to challenge, because I feel like we can find happiness and serenity more often than we give ourselves the credit or the ability to do so. I want us to look like this picture, where we're able to celebrate all of the moments along the path. And I want to challenge that idea even one step further by saying there is no track, there is no path. Individuals have used those words like path to success and to follow the straight and the narrow, and they've manipulated this idea that there is a way that if only you follow these rules, that you'll find that happiness, you'll find that success. But Life doesn't look like that. There is no one or two options that are going to get you to where you want to go. Life doesn't look like that other picture. Life looks more like this, where you have a series of moments. This could be, and they're not always good moments. They're not always moments that that you necessarily want to celebrate, but there are opportunities even in those moments to show appreciation and to show gratitude. And so an individual's life may look something more like this, where, instead of the individual who, enroll in college to get your bachelor's degree, get your job, we have to look at those overall milestones and look at the things that made up that milestone. So an individual that was in college, there's those moments, the first day of college, maybe finding your first love, maybe going to parties, the freedom of moving away from home. So there's all these opportunities that are within that milestone that are also worthy of celebration and encourage you to find joy in those moments. The same thing with the job, taking on your first project, having moments of self-doubt, thinking about quitting sometimes because it seems too difficult. Even in those moments, there's opportunities for you to find happiness and find success in a different way. One of the ways that you can cultivate that new mindset is through this idea of mindfulness. So this is a quote by Jon Kabat-Zinn, who's kind of the Western guru of mindfulness. And he says that mindfulness is a state of active and open attention on the present. When you're mindful, you observe your thoughts and feelings from a distance without judging them good or bad. Instead of letting your life pass you by, mindfulness means living in the moment and awakening to an experience. So what Jon Kabat-Zinn is really saying in this quote is he's really driving home that same idea that life is a series of moments, and each moment can be appreciated in and of itself. That nothing is necessarily good or bad. It just is. All these moments are there for your interpretation and for the taking. And so I encourage you to look at these moments differently, not as a whole, but look at the individual moments that make up your life, that make up your milestones, that make up your achievements. I encourage you to step back from that overall picture that maybe you've created for yourself or have bought into, that you feel that these are the things you have to do to find success. Like, I have to get into this program, I have to get this internship, I have to work with this employer. Those may be great overarching goals, but those things should not determine your happiness. You should find happiness in those everyday moments. Even if that moment is just the process of walking from your class to your car, enjoy the breeze, enjoy the temperature, enjoy the fact that you get to explore higher education. That's an opportunity that a lot of people don't have. So, appreciate individual moments and celebrate individual moments, because life is made up of millions of those opportunities. And so you're going to find yourself being a much happier, a much more serene, a much more well-rounded individual if you can find yourself living in those moments. So as you start your day today, I want to end my presentation with a couple quotes as well. One by Thich Nhat Hanh that says, "Today, walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet." So he too is encouraging you that every step that you take is made up of an individual moment that has an opportunity for you to find happiness, for you to find a moment of independence, for you to find a moment of greatness and gratitude. And then as Mother Teresa would say, be happy in this moment, for that's enough. Each moment is all we need and not more. So again, appreciating the small things that make up life, not placing your happiness on the other side of goals that could be weeks or months or years down the road, but really appreciating the gift of life that you have in this moment. And if you need a little extra motivation, throwing a little background there for you so that you can share that as a meme or post it on your background for your computer, whatever it is that you need. But I just want you to appreciate those words and try and live them. So I thank you for tuning into this brief video. I hope that you have found something within it that will make you challenge or change a belief that you have, and I hope that you find happiness. Namaste.